Hello, I'm Keshihedo7 and I'm going to do a review of another web-based game show. Now this one you won't have seen on TV because, well, it's only available on the web, and it's called Money Vault. It's hosted on the Buzzerblog website, which I'll put a link to in the description box. So in a moment we'll click play and we'll have a look and see how the game is played. Right, so this is the main screen. As you see in the middle there are 10 slots. The idea of the game is to place 10 cash cards into those slots, the lowest at slot 1 and the highest at slot 10. The amounts can range from $1,000 right up to $100,000. And as you see on the screen there's two buttons to take you to each of the two boards. When you click on those it'll take you to two grids of 25 cards. Now 40 of them are cash cards and 10 of them are bail cards, which I'll explain when it comes to it. So we'll select the left board. Right, nothing happened on that first card, which leads me to assume it was a bail card. But since there's nothing in our bank we couldn't use it. So we'll go on the right board and we'll select the middle card here. And as you can see it's a cash card, so the amount is going to start counting up, kind of like on the colour of money. And when it stops we'll be able to place that amount into a slot, and as you can see that it's worth $25,000. So what I did here was I think I placed it in slot 2. I had to record this voiceover as the program I used, it didn't record any sound, so I'm having to do a voiceover. Right, so $25,000 in slot 2. So alright, this next one was worth $3,000, so the only place I could put it was slot 1. So now we'll go on to the right board again, select the top right card, and it's going to count up. Now unfortunately, seeing as there's no sound, we couldn't hear the awesome music that plays when the money's counting up. But you know, if you play the game for yourself you'll be able to hear it. So we're just going to $50,000 and it's still going. $56,000. So what I did here, I think I placed it in slot 5, if I remember right. Yes, I did. Right, so we've got $84,000 in our bank. And what you get for winning the game, well, obviously you can't win any real money with it being a fakey game show. But the rules of the game would state that if you managed to fill all 10 slots, you would win the entire bank, whatever you managed to put into those 10 slots. Right, so $58,000 with this one, so I would place that above the 56 and place it in slot 6, which I did. So we've got $142,000, and every time you hit $100,000 the voice will tell you what you're playing for. It'll say, oh, your bank has gone over $100,000, and so on and so forth for every $100,000 after that. Right, so we've got another cash card going. We're at $30,000. 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000. Well, this looks like it's going to be a really good one. $76,000. So where did I place that? I think I placed it slot 8. Yes, I did. So we've now got $218,000 in our bank. Right, so we've gone onto the left board and we've got another cash card. So we'll see where this stops and we'll decide where we're going to place it. So once it's above $58,000 we'll be okay. 66, so there's only one place we can place it, and that's in slot 7. And we've got another cash card here. Now as the game progresses it will get harder and harder to fill those remaining slots, because it'll have to be within a certain amount in order to win. There we go, $28,000 for that one, so we'll place that in slot 3. Right, now this is a bail card. Now seeing as we pick one on the first card, it would only give us 5% of our bank, but 5% of nothing is still nothing. So every time you pick one of these bail cards it will increase the bail value by 5%, so this is why this one says 10%. It plays kind of like a deal or no deal style offer. If you select yes, you would take that 31,200 away with you and the game would stop, or you can just click no to carry on playing and see if you can win the entire bank. Oh, I just said no here, so right, we'll carry on playing. I believe. Yes, I carried on playing. Right, we'll have a look at that. Right, we've got another bail card, 15% this time, so we'll still say no. And we've got another cash card, so we've only got 3 slots left to fill, so we want a card that's between 28 and 56,000. Right, this one's worth 20,000, so that's why the set's gone blue. We have 2 helps here. We have a pass, which lets us throw that amount out and carry on with the game, or we've got the swap, which will let us swap an amount out. So I believe what I did was I used my swap and swapped the 20,000 for that 3,000 at the bottom to give me an extra 17,000 in my bank. Yep. So those amounts are now swapped. The 3,000 has been thrown out and the 20,000 put in its place. Right, a bail value of 20% now. 65,800, so I still said no. And we've got another cash card to come. So anything between 28,000 and 56,000 is what we want, and anything above 76,000 as well. So let's see what happens with this card. 34,000, so I can only place that in slot 4. So right, now I need 2 cards that are above 76,000. So we'll see how we do with this one. 10,000, 20,000. 30,000. See, this can generate tension as well while you're trying to see where this stops. It plays a bit like the colour of money as well, only not as bad. At least, you know, on this you don't get somebody going please, please, please every time they pick a card. Right, so we're at 90,000. And that's as far as it's going to go, so we'll place that in the top slot. So now we've got 2 chances in order to win the game and get an amount between 76,000 and 90,000, because I've got the pass. Right, a bail value of 25%, 113,250. If you were playing this game for real, I think that would be something you'd want to seriously consider. But I believe I clicked no and carried on playing, hoping to win the entire bank. So we'll select that card there. Oh, 14,000, so I had to pass that. So now it's all or nothing on the pick of this next card. I'll either win the entire bank or I will win nothing. So if it's between 76,000 and 90,000, it's a win. So let's see how this goes. 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60. You're hoping it's not going to stop right now and end the game for you. So we're nearly at 76. It's safe. So if it stops now, then it's a win. 86,000. So let's place that in slot 9, and it's a win. $539,000. And that was the only time I played it today as well, and I just wanted to record a voiceover because I don't think I would win again for quite a while, so I thought I might as well record a voiceover on this winning video. So now you get a chance to submit your score and put it on the leaderboard, or play again and have another go at the game. Now I believe I submitted my score. The highest I ever got, and it was incidentally the first time I ever won the game, I got $643,000, and as you see on the leaderboard here, I'm on first place for the day. But if we take a look at the all-time stats, I'm in 3rd place still with $643,000, only 2 people above me. So that was pretty good going, that was. Right, so that's how the Money Vault plays. If you'd like to have a go at the game, I will place a link to the game in the description box, and you can see for yourself how well you would do at the game. Overall, I find it a very enjoyable game. It's got elements of other game shows, such as Deal or No Deal with the bail card element, and the colour of money with the idea of, you know, the money counting up, but you don't have to shout stop. It just stops when it stops, and you try and place it in one of the 10 slots. And overall, it's a very exciting game. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll do another review some other time.